Hello, Collective. Wendy Joy, Love and Light. I was wondering, what do you consider your frequency to be? Did you realize that, you can set yourself up to adjust it? Did you realize that it's all controlled by your vibration? I know it kind of sounds silly, right? To outright say, what is your frequency today? But what I have learned is that we can certainly line the universe by our steps, by our movements, by the mannerism that we keep, by keeping our vibration high, like first on the list, right? And the best way to do that is to move in love. So when you move in love, you're automatically vibrating, at a higher rate, right? And you're not being so mindless in your actions. You're being more mindful in your responses, which also elevates your vibration. And when you have all these add-ons that are adding to your vibration, and you're walking in the road of mindfulness and not mindlessness, right? You're mindful of what you're doing, of, what's around you, what you involve or allow into your immediate vicinity, right? And you're, doing what you're supposed to in order to make yourself happy, make yourself aligned and balanced and harmonized by being mindful. And that all starts with the choice and then the movement. And when you are mindful of your vibration and how you feel every single day, every moment of the day, even if something knocks you off your square, right? It's okay to fall down. It's not okay to stay down. So you need to get back up, metaphorically or physically. You need to go back to the place that brings you joy and happiness. And you need to put your vibration, right, back in line with your direction, with your inner guidance, with your true path, right? So what you resonate with, what makes you happy, is another compound to raising your vibration. And when you have all of these things together and you're moving in this manner, the universe will match you. And the universe, I say they, because we have angels of all sorts, angelic, of, A to Z, quite frankly, and, beyond, right? Like ancestors and, lineage. But if you want to step even further back than that, pretty much our light essences are all interconnected. And we originally lived in a world where we uplifted each other and we worked together as a united, positive force. Unfortunately, over time, some of us forgot about that. But I'm here to remind us, all of us, as I'm being reminded and guided by the information that comes to me, that it is very important that you control your destiny and, you allow truth and not other people's perception of what they see as truth to infiltrate you or your vibration. And you will know what is true truth when you feel it inside. You'll know, you'll resonate, it'll, like an epiphany, like a sensation that just wells within you and wakes up other parts of you. It's, they call it a ripple effect, but I call it universal law, because you were vibrating high enough, you aligned yourself in the right direction in order to receive the truth, right? The true truth, and that it would show within you by how it resonates within your energy field. So I'd love to hear the stories of how things resonated with your field and how different, aspects of our ancient past came to provide wisdom and knowledge to you. And we do this with keeping our vibration high, which allows us the ability to receive, right, more of a conglomeration of motorcycles, I guess, confirmation. In any event, it allows us to be able to see beyond our perception of what once limited us and, gaze into the horizons by, knowing that with each laughter, happiness, and pleasant thing that we either do, feel, say, or show, that it is definitely being seen by the higher ups, and they will certainly adjust your timeline in order to encompass what it is that you truly desire. And that's typically achieved when we vibrate consistently high and our frequency is adjusted to meet the next adventures that are coming our way. And we're not alone in this venture, because everyone's frequency is aligned to go up as the earth frequency is rising. And with each positive thing that we do, with each loving movement that we hold, with all of our collective vibrations high, we are giving Mother Earth the formal go-ahead to ascend. She's been waiting for us. She didn't want to leave anybody behind. But that's not to say that you're going to be in a world all by yourself or only with like-minded individuals, because keep in mind that although our vibration is high and our frequency, will be aligned, right? That still doesn't take away from the fact that we are light essences encompassing a human form. And in this human form, we are on Earth. And on Earth, Earth has a different set of rules and guidelines. So we have to be in two places at one time. We have to be present in the moment, and we have to be happy that we're here. So that's the best way to incorporate both your vibration and your renewed frequency or adjusted frequency, right? To transition easily and seamlessly into your 3D world. Everything is obtainable and everything is achievable. It's your desire, your movement, and your willingness to do your part, right? And your part never stops. Because remember, time, it doesn't define us. So there's not like there's a clock that says, okay, punch out. Because there is no punch out. There's no punch in either. Just so that's said. So everything is you and your choice and the direction in which you want to go. And I'm offering you the wisdom and the clarity and the knowledge to be able to choose the best route for you. And who knows? Living in a world where you are mindful about your vibration could very well be a place that everybody will love to be. And yes, boundaries also have vibration, because that's a part of self-care, self-love, self-empowerment. And that's another part of high vibration. So, but that's not to say that, you should be cocky, right? Or dismissive in any type of way. But you should understand that because we live in a world with other people, right? All different walks, shapes, and forms. And that was for a purpose, because we're not generic. And we weren't meant to be like everybody else. We were meant to be individuals, right? We were meant to, like the stars are all individual in the sky. When they group together and they form a constellation, then they show you a picture. Their energy is aligned. Their vision is clear, right? So, I don't know, let's consider ourselves forming a new constellation, right? We all have light within us. We all shine bright, right? So, what constellation do you think that we should be? I can't wait to hear what your thoughts are. Put them down in the comments and let me know. I know that we have vast constellations that have galaxies even within. So keep that in mind when you're thinking about what type of constellation that we're forming. Remember, we are a collective of many, right? The possibilities, they are quite explosive. My lovely collective, no matter where you stand today, I am always offering you encouragement, love, and light. And that laughter and fun come also easily and effortlessly your way. And I also want to extend my abilities to you, should you need. I'm really good at poking people in the sides and making them smile. Bringing up things that, or saying things, if you will, that make others just cock their head and lift their smile. You know what? It's always nice to break away, not to have someone say, oh, you are so great today, but to have someone care enough about you to tell you what the truth is, and then be able to help you work through that truth in order to be able to finally look at it and say, you know what? That really was something that was holding me back, but I realize now that it was nothing more than the life I let it have. And when I took that life away, then how small it got and how big I remained. The power in understanding self is absolutely amazing. And it has everything to do with who you're meant to be and what you're meant to teach. Because our entire lives are based in some way, shape, or form on being taught or teaching, and sometimes being taught while teaching. You know what? The world, it's funny the way that things work out. But when you hold love and light, laughter and fun, and you're not afraid to put your face out there, to stand before the crowd and say, "Hi, I'm Wendy. What's your name? I'm so happy to meet you." Then you've already won part of the game. Don't let anything hold you back. Let the star within you shine bright. Become the light essence in physical form and walk the path that you contracted so long ago. And start with being mindful of where your vibration is and how you perceive and what you hold dear, what you show, and how you move throughout your day. My lovely collective, whatever you do, shine bright. I love you.